Hi guys, Sylvia here, TandiArt Studio. I'm here today with you to talk about art journals. I know there's so many videos there, but I really wanted to tell you what works for me. You know that I'm the mixed media artist, and I need my journals to take all the mediums, so paints, watercolor paints, acrylic paints, inks, oil pastels. So I will show you my favorite brands, and I will put some links if I find them on Amazon maybe. I'm sure you can get them anywhere. They're not really rare, so bear with me and we go through some of them, okay? So first, the smallest one, which I started using recently, I got it on Amazon. I don't even know what brand it is. It's just watercolor journal with very thick watercolor paper, 300 grams GSM. And it's really nice because it lies flat and also has this line which helps you to tear out the page if you want to. I'm just exploring this size. For me, I love different sizes, so I have few journals which I work in the same time depending on the mood I want to do, what I want to do. But this is really nice option because you can actually tear out the page and frame it for someone to give it as a gift. You see, I use the tapes here, but I don't know, they always tear my edges. I find it really hard to find those which they don't. So that's from my new course I'll be making soon, the butterflies. So yeah, they're really cute to work. It's really good as a sketchbook on the go. I have, let's say, this and my, watercolor palette. You can put it in the little bag and take it with you. I really like this one. They were like 14 euro, so not too expensive, affordable. So really good. Then this one was much more expensive. This is the Moleskin. It's a watercolor journal. It's a Italian brand, and I got it in Rome when I was there with my mom last year, and actually managed to finish this one. I don't want to do every page flip through, but I'll do that separately. But the pages are really good. It doesn't really lie flat. It's bulky because I add loads of media to it as well. I started like, oh no, that will be my watercolor journal, but then turned out that I was using all the mediums in it, and takes so well. And I love this size. I actually don't have a ruler. Oh, I do have. I actually have this mat. I might take that mat and see. That's a cutting mat. So this one is like 5 by 8 inches, which is lovely size to work with. It's not overwhelming, the size. It's just for art journaling. I think it's perfect. And also for watercolor paintings, it's really good. So I managed to finish it, and sometimes I just put in those just inspirational pieces I find. That's drawings of my daughters were drawing that for me, so I added here. So this is my really inspiration and technique journal. Oh, something here. Which I can refer to if I'm stuck with something. Works really well. This one actually I sketched in France, in Carcassonne, when I was looking at the castle. So really good size. This is much more expensive. They're quite expensive. So quality paper, they're similar. It's just the size is very nice, but I bet you can get this size in a bit cheaper option. So now show you this. My favorite will be at the end. That's the Strathmore, and you probably know those journals. Strathmore, they love them. I love when the cover actually is soft. The paper is like watercolor mixed media paper. It is watercolor paper, I think. I'm not sure if it is, if it's like hot press. It's maybe not watercolor, but it takes any medium. It is more expensive, but it really takes every medium. Nice size again to work with. That's 8 by 10. Really nice. Really nice size. It took me a long time to fill that in, and I did, so I will do flip through properly separately. Let me know in the comments if you want to see page by page in all the journals. I like when this cover is soft and makes it more like I don't know, it tells the story of the paints, and it's really nice. I love this journal as well. I love all my journals. And look, this is something really simple. So as you know, I sell my art kits, so I just get those journals and paint the covers and sell them in my Etsy shop or on the Instagram with other bits in it, stickers and stencils. And the pages here is just a notebook. The pages are very thin, but look how flat it lies. I love this so much because you can, with these ones I usually add loads of gesso, maybe 2 coats, or apologies, that's my printer, or just collage papers to kind of strengthen the paper, because that paper won't take wet mediums paints without priming the pages first. It's just a sketchbook really, but I love it because it doesn't have too many pages, and it can lie flat because there's not too many pages. And as you can see, it's not finished. It's just like a bit thicker photocopy paper maybe. You can use for sketching, but you can really use for mixed media. I'm using it, loving it. I'm using for collaging, and really good option, very cheap, or you can get them in my kits because I get a big bulk of them, and they're super fun to use, so you don't need extremely expensive ones. And this one I made myself, you know, the junk journals. We all love junk journals. This one is made of packaging envelope from Amazon. Do you know those big paper bags, envelopes? I just added my printable here and added some paints and so all around it, and I added my vintage paper. So if you have some papers you like, just put them on the side and keep it for your own journal. I haven't started using this yet. I just love sometimes to flipping through the pages, because I just really like, look how it looks open. Junk journals are great because they already have starting point. You're not staring at the blank page, so it's great. And I like I didn't start using it yet because I just like the pages. So I love just flipping through. I love combination for those who know me, I love combination of vintage with splash of colors. So yeah, those are great option. You can just grab envelope and put it in a cover, and that's great journal too. And these are my by far favorite journals. They're called Venezia book by Fabriano. So this one I bought brand new for myself because I finished those Moleskin, and my daughter is 11 and she has already a few journals, and she's coming, she's like, oh my god mom, I love it so much. So actually I decided to give that to her. But what I love, it's 200 GSM and acid-free paper. It's a drawing paper, but it takes inks and watercolors beautifully. So that's a big one. This one is 25 by 30 centimeters. And you know what? I was always scared of big journals, but this one is just amazing. So paper is thick enough, 200 GSM, but takes watercolors and inks so well. I don't know what's about this paper, but I know artists love these journals. The sketchers love these journals. And you know what? That size is not overwhelming at all. Because, I don't know, it's good to work on a big surface. It's really nice because what I struggle, I tell you what I struggle with leaving the white space. I do struggle with that. So the bigger pages help me with that, because sometimes it's hard to fill up whole of it, but I'm well able to fill up for, but look at this. I was able to leave the white here. I was so proud of myself, because I don't know why. I really struggle to learn this, and I really want to learn this because it's more magical, or like here. So more likely you will leave a bit of white when you have huge page to work on. Look at these inks, how they worked here. It's just so nice. I have this page I will be finishing with you in a few minutes. I have an idea for it because I discovered ultramarine. I've never been into kind of ultramarine, this kind of shade of blue, and recently I discovered it and I fell in love with it. So I just missing sea so much. So I will be finishing this page, and look at this. It's so cute. This is my new workshop coming up very soon. I just finishing off the last videos, and we'll be making those gorgeous butterflies. So this is, and those are really affordable. So they're on Amazon. However, I found this one in local shop Evans in Ireland, and it's on sale. So they're like €12, I think, for it, which is really good value. I want all the sizes. There is a small one as well, because they are just amazing. But you could look, you can use watercolor paper, you can make your own journal, you can have a cheap sketchbook, which is affordable sketchbook, which is turned into journal, and you can have really expensive ones. Does it make much difference? It depends what medium you're using. For watercolors, definitely yes. If you're using lots of collage papers, it's good to have heavy paper so it should take the wet medium. But if I had to choose my favorite, would be definitely the Fabriano one. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite brand. Maybe there is one which I haven't discovered yet. I love collecting journals and I will continue collecting them. Let me know if you want to flip through every page.